afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing out there? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's so good to be back again. Um, just wanted to come up for just a few minutes. I won't be long. This is Granny B. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, beautiful, marvelous Wednesday. I am so far. I thank God for reasonable health, strength, and family doing well. So I just wanted to come up here and chat just for a minute. Yeah. Are you on? I'm on now. Okay. Yes, I just wanted to come up and chat for just a few minutes. I'm not going to even hold you long. I've been away for a while. Sometimes family issues and life stresses and issues just make you shift gears for just a few minutes. But I'm back, and thank you guys for being patient. And I hope to be up here more often now. But basically, I just wanted to just chat with you all briefly about the signs of time in a stressful world. How are you managing? What are you doing to take care of yourself? What are you doing to take care of yourself? This can be difficult. This is a difficult, very difficult time that we're living in now. So much is going on, and some of the issues that are affecting our society, which triggers now to having sometimes negative impact on our families and our communities. And how are you coping? How are you coping? I was hoping today that we could share some strategies about what to do in these stressful times. Um, Thank you, Dr. J. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for liking. It's so good that you're able to come in and chat with me for a few minutes. I got rusty on all of this, and I always thank Dr. J for my support and everything. So good to see you on live stream again. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Um, Hello, everyone out there. My followers, maybe who dropped off because Granny B wasn't up, but Granny B is up now, and I'm ready to go. Come on in, come on in. As you come in to get engaged with Granny B this afternoon, please don't forget to follow me as well as like this content that we're providing today. Okay. Yes. Dr. J said, I understand. Talk about Rusty. Oh yes. Uh I don't know where my avatar is. I guess I've been gone so long the avatar just forgot me. But I have to work on getting her uh back up there. Dr. J, so on my screen, what are you seeing? You are so funny. She may have retired because I don't see that beautiful lady up there this afternoon. So we have to Dr. J is saying that her avatar forgot about her too. I think what people say sometimes, if you don't use it, you lose it. So I guess in this case, since we were not coming up, oh my God, it's just a black screen, but you can hear me, right? Well, that's a positive right there. At least I know that my subscribers and new followers can hear what we're trying to chat about today. So that's a good thing. That's a plus. Okay, so I'm going to say again For my followers, I am so sorry to have abandoned you for a brief time. But as I said, sometimes life and the issues that just life brings your way makes you pull back sometimes and take care of yourself or reassess situations and then, regroup and come back. Well, Granny B is back, and I hope to be presenting you guys with some very, very positive. Dr. J say true. Oh yes, oh yes. Family issues and life can just set us back sometime and divert our attention from our goals and so on. But the blessing is that we regroup and we come back, and sometimes we come back even stronger. So that's all a blessing. So, Dr. J, I want to just say to you, thank you for coming in with me this afternoon, and just pose this question, statement first. In these stressful times, what are you doing to take care of yourself? And if you're doing things to take care of yourself, just share them with our followers or individuals who might come in at a later time. You are wisdom. Happy to be here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. J. You know how much I appreciate you. Like the old folks say, you are my backbone. and I truly appreciate it. So they say, give people who you love and know got your back and love you, give them their flowers while they can smell them. And for that, I say, thank you, Dr. J, for being that for me in many aspects. I have to kind of pull away. Oh yes, oh yeah, oh yes, yeah. I know, because if you engage on a regular basis, you can count on there being more negativity out there and negative kinds of stressors than stressors, because there's you stress and there's negative stress also. But either way, whatever it is, plays on your emotions, and when you're not able to filter and pull back, it can definitely wreak some havoc in your life. Yeah. Well, in other words, you're saying, you pull away from stressful acts and mhm, and get away from daily news. Oh yes, I had to do that. That was one of my big problems, Dr. J. Every time a notice pops up in terms of news, I was just trying to, oh, let me get this, let me get this, let me get this, let me get this. So I found myself in a situation where I start not to be able to sleep, having anxiety, and I'm like, what's going on? It never dawned on me, Grand B, you need to pull back. You need to pull back and do some reassessing. And Dr. J is saying that she meditates and read her Bible. That's a good thing. Relax and get away from the daily news as well. That's a good thing, because that daily news will put you in overload, knowing that there is absolutely do your little part. And sometimes doing a little part seems like little, but sometimes it could be a blessing to even get your little bit in. Even though we're not getting into any political issues, but doing just like little things like when it's time to vote, go and vote, to let your voice be at least heard, to get involved with the community, get in any aspect of your community, of families that need help or individuals who need help. Dr. J is saying that walking helps too. Absolutely. Just met a friend for coffee and even a light lunch. Yes, you know how we do, Dr. J. You know how we do. We sisters have to get together sometime over some coffee or something that we enjoy, and just breathe, breathe, and go somewhere. Take our minds and our spirit somewhere else. Window shop. Oh yeah, I like that. I do a lot of that. And let me put emphasis on window. Oh yeah. So I see, Dr. J, some of the things that you're doing are among my repertoire of trying to stay sane in an insane world. I hope that my list will help some. Of course it will. Of course it will. And and like you say, just reading, whether it's the Bible or inspirational readings, something that takes you away emotionally, mentally, and spiritually away from the chaos of the world can help you escape, for a while. And that's really, really good. Dr. J, those are some marvelous tips that you giving this afternoon. Um, I want to again invite my followers in to enjoy this conversation that we're having, or this content that we're presenting this afternoon, and be at peace, and this is a safe place where you can give your opinions without being judged or anything like that. So please come on in and take advantage of some of this wonderful news that Dr. J, or information about how to safeguard ourselves, that she is sharing. And again, come in, hit the like as well as the subscribe button for those who are not subscribing to, have not subscribe to Granny B's station. Come right on in. And Dr. J is just saying that, of course, your list, Dr. J, is going to help someone, including Granny B. So, Dr. J, yes, it is very, very important to protect your mental part of your existence or your life as well, because I remember growing up, and sometimes people would kind of disappear from the community, and being young and kids and stuff, we were like, well, where's so-and-so mama, where the sister, where my classmate went, haven't seen them in a long time. And the puzzle piece where they had been institutionalized because they had a nervous breakdown, too much overload, too much to process, unable to process it, no one to help you process it. And that's really good. We have to protect our mental well-being. And because I don't care how much money you have, I don't care how beautiful you are, I don't care how many people flock around you, and so on and so on. If you lose your mind or have mental health distress, you're in trouble. Because when some people get out there in that muck, they're unable to get unstuck. So, having said that, I just want to encourage everyone just to find ways. These are simple remedies or pieces of the puzzle that Dr. J has given out in terms of you keeping your whole puzzle together, meaning mental health. Just very simple things. And Dr. J, thank you so much for those. And I would like to add, just going on a picnic, call a friend, pack a couple of sandwiches, and some chips and a drink, and go to a park. And you don't even have to have a picnic basket. If you don't have anything in your refrigerator, something, just stop by Subway or somewhere and get you a sandwich and just go out and enjoy the atmosphere, and just enjoy your surroundings, enjoy the company that you're with. It's so important. And I know in this part of the country, it's getting kind of cool, but sometimes, when it's a little bit warm, put on your coat, take your brisk walk, call a friend and say, meet me in the park. Let's have a cup of coffee. Talking about coffee, I can't wait to get to Seven Brew. in the next hour or so. But all of those things help. All of those things help, and come on in, subscribers and followers, and just weigh in on what Dr. J and I are talking about. Safeguarding ourselves in a time where everything seemed to be so chaotic and so stressful. Now, I'm going to be coming back, if not this week, next week, and we definitely going to be talking from maybe a counselor's perspective on what we can do to keep ourselves sane in the midst of insanity. And I think that will be a very good, some very good content that we can start to discuss, and giving people solutions to when they feel weighed down emotionally and mentally. Going to give y'all some tools or some resources, or either just some clues that you can be aware of that will pop your light on and say, something is wrong. I'm not feeling myself. I'm not sleeping. I'm not eating. I don't want to be bothered. I'm sleepy. I don't want to engage in people. But I promise Granny B will come back next week, and I hope that Dr. J will be right there with me to give some support to individuals who might be going through some issues or find it difficult to cope in this. Thank you, Dr. J. In this crazy, crazy time and situations that a lot of us are facing ourselves in, not because this is what we ordered or subscribed to us. It's just the time, what's going on around us, is that we don't have control over it, but we have to find time or strategies to work within the perimeters of what we can do to help ourselves. We feel that we are helpless, but one thing we can do is stay ready emotionally and mentally, because a lot of things are going on that's going to affect our school children, going to intimately impact our families. So we have to be able to recognize the danger signs that say, I can't handle this. I'm going into overload. If I can't help myself, can't help my children either, let me do something to help me. And Dr. J is saying times are tough. Absolutely, they're tough. But God is tougher, period. Absolutely. Absolutely. I believe my favorite scripture, one of my favorite scripture is Psalm 27. The Lord is my salvation. Of whom shall I fear? And I think a lot of people are in panic now because there is a breakout of fear, because some of the things that are going on directly affect our lives and has changed our lives tremendously. Yes, yeah, Dr. J, that one helped me right there. Oh, yes, Dr. J, that's a powerful one right there. Come on in, follow us, hit that like button. If you have not subscribed to Granny B's station, please come in and subscribe, become a follower. Let's do this thing together. Let's ride this out together. Let's help each other. Oh yes. So as I said, I'm not going to be on long, but I just wanted to kind of not reinvent myself, but to reintroduce myself to myself as Granny being a content creator, and reintroduce myself back into what I enjoy doing, is talking to my followers, sharing information from a personal, professional perspective, as well as from a practical perspective as well. So I've been up here 20 minutes, and I think I'm going to go just 5 more minutes in. If I'm hoping that someone will come in and weigh in on this and give us their opinion of what they're doing, or some of the strategies that they are now ensuing to help them with their self-care, because self-care is so important. I mean, you can't help anyone if you can't help yourself. You just cannot do it. Thank you, Dr. J. You're becoming a naturalist with this. Well, thank you. I needed that, Dr. J. I really, really needed that. But actually, you can't help others if you tore up and broke down. You just cannot help anybody. You can't help your children when they come in and they say, "Mommy, I'm having a hard time in school. This child is bullying me. The teacher is this is what's going on with me." You can't go to the school appropriately if you broke down, because you're not going to know how to interact with school officials. You're not going to be able to help your child differentiate between things that naturally happens to kids when they go to school, or things that could pose a threat to them. So my saying, if you can't pour from, absolutely, absolutely, Dr. J, you can't pour from an empty glass. You just can't do it. you know and what, when you try to do it, whomever trying to pour into, they become at risk as well. you know so we have to keep ourselves strong amidst all of this chaos that we find ourselves living in. We must find ways um, to strengthen ourselves emotionally and mentally, so that we will be able to be productive individuals. For some of those who are parents, to be good parents and to give positive direction to our children, so they will be able to maneuver and thrive in all of this madness. Because if we can't do it in this as an adult, then certainly we cannot expect for our children to be able to cope and maneuver in a world that is full of chaos these days. Again, I would like to, um, if you haven't subscribed to Granny B's station, please come in and do so. Please hit that like button as well as the subscribe button. I'll be so happy to have you come in and fellowship with us, present your perspective on certain issues that we might be discussing. And again, I say this is not a political forum, so we're going to stay away from this. So we're going to just talk about practical things that help us live in this chaotic world. This is a safe place. This is a safe place. You will hear me come from my own perspective on issues that might be close to my heart as well. That would be my community. That would be my family, my community. And just what's going on in the world, but not in a political. I might get to that, but right now I'm staying out of harm's way myself emotionally. I'm just want to talk about social issues. That's what I know. Social issues and things that will help uplift and empower, our families. Yes. So we're getting almost to that witching hour, which was is 24. I've been in 24 minutes, but I'm going to say good afternoon to everyone. And for those who were not a part of this afternoon, I'm hoping that you will come back and that you will visit my site and make comments. And I definitely want to thank Dr. J for taking time out to come in and be with me to discuss this very, very important contact. Okay, I am going to do exactly what you say, Dr. J. I'm going to push a little bit harder. So, because it's just so much, so much that we can just talk about. And I think I think I talked about this in one session that I had, some content that I presented some time ago. But just to give an example of how detrimental stress can be. Um, and I think this young lady, this deceased young lady, name stood out with me because I have a niece that I call Quita, but that was the name of the very young lady up in, I believe she was in South Carolina. She was an entrepreneur. She had a restaurant. She was managing it practically by herself. Everybody liked this young lady, and she was going on and on and on, working. And basically, she just worked herself to death. You hear people saying, "Well, somebody worked themselves to death," or some, and we'll say, "How can somebody?" Yes, it can happen. It can happen. Um, this young lady, Quita, went home one day and she wrote a note. She just said, "Quita is tired. Quita is tired," and she didn't wake up. So that's a perfect example. Who knows? The article did not go into the cause of death or whatever, but definitely stress plays a major role in um, how your body functions. Stress can cause hypertension, high blood pressure. For those of you who might be dealing with kidney disease or diabetes, stress has a direct relationship on your diabetic status in terms of your A1C. You can eat as well as you want to eat. But if every day you're dealing with tremendous stress that's going to cause your blood pressure to be up, be assured that that stress is wearing on your heart as well as your kidney function. So it's just like it's so important when we say mind, body, and soul. It's like the Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost in a certain way, and not in a spiritual way, but in a bodily and biological a way. In that you can't separate body, mind, and spirit. You just cannot, because they feed and they live off each other. You know, they live off each other. You get sick, you get depressed. Okay. If you neglect yourself spiritually, if you are a spiritual person, it starts to spill over into your mental, your emotional, and your physiological well-being. So this body is just not a body. There are other things that so much impacts your body, and we have to go back and say, like Dr. J said, that stress can be very detrimental. You know, can be detrimental to one. Especially if you can't find ways. We always gonna have some type of stress or the other that we have to deal with. But the key is being able to manage that stress and not let the stress succumb you, because when that happens, that's when a lot of stuff start breaking down. A physiological breakdown in your body occurs. So yeah, we have to be mindful of, we have to be mindful of our triggers. We have to be able to recognize. We have to know what our triggers are, recognize them when we're triggered, and then step three is being able to do self intervention. And if self intervention doesn't help, then that means that we need help, and we need to find a way to find resources outside of ourselves where we can get help to keep us from self destructing or being a destructive force inside of our families, our workplaces, or even out in the community. Again, I want to thank Dr. J for hanging on in here with me. Thank you for encouraging me always. And I look forward to building up another follower base or having my base return back to me, knowing that Grady B promises to do better and be more visible out there and in this world. Talk to you later.